Mary K Hoodhood. Physical limitations have never hindered Mary K Hoodhood's determination to serve her community. Though a car accident left her paralyzed, she began volunteering to feed the hungry through her local Meals on Wheels program. In 2001, she founded Kids Food Basket, which provides meals to thousands of children in the Grand Rapids, Michigan area. The United States honors Mary K Hoodhood for her remarkable efforts to nourish our nation's children.
Bridget Clark Whitney, the executive director of Kids Food Basket, does the Twitter thing with the president, and they were at the president and Ms. Obama were asking for nominations for the Citizens Medal. So she sent the application in January, and we heard back around March that I was one of the finalists. And why it was a bigger honor was because they narrowed down the field, and then he actually picked the 13 people that won it. So it's a great, great honor, and I really do accept this award on behalf of the people of Grand Rapids.
I gotta tell you, my trophies and awards and everything I've done in karate and weightlifting, it doesn't even peer second, doesn't even come close to what Mary has done. I mean, Mary is without a doubt my hero. I mean, I look at her and sometimes she makes me feel guilty. I mean, I help her with whatever she needs. I mean, how can I feel guilty? Well, I do. There's such a need out there to help the people of the United States, and there's always something to do. So she has me doing volunteer services on Thursday, which I might add was only supposed to be for a couple of weeks to help out my friend Norm. And it's been 4 years since, and I haven't missed hardly any Thursdays doing the volunteer stuff. So I like that. That makes me feel good to see the people that I help. Now I understand what Mary does. I understand what this is really all about now. We are, as she said, we're all in this together.
Oh, I'm proud, and everybody should be proud, because childhood hunger is a community problem. And like I said, the community has really risen up to meet the challenge of feeding kids. I mean, when I think the numbers are staggering, 2,560 kids at the end of the school last year. We're here at Aberdeen Park today, where they feed kids from East Leonard, Congress, and Aberdeen School. But, you know, we're really staying in tune with the kids and feeding the kids all throughout the summer also. I think a lot of people look around and say, oh yeah, we could do this or we could do that. Well, it's easy to talk about childhood hunger, but in my mind it's just as easy to make a sandwich and feed a kid. I think that they know that all the people on that stage with us were the people that do take the initiative, and that's my lesson to people is don't take no for an answer if you know something's important. Find people with like views and organize yourself and do what you know is right. And the right thing to do is to help people around you.
For one thing, I've looked for the off switch on her many, many times, and I have not been able to find it. And if anybody would be able to find it on her body when she's not clothed, it'd be me. And I can't find that switch. She is probably the most selfless woman I've ever met in my life. I mean, even when Mary Kay received an award from the President of the United States, she goes, you know, it's over now, and it's time to get back to figuring how we can feed the other 17 schools on the waiting list. That's what eats away at her. Meeting the president was fine, and it was something that we'll never forget. But now we're back to the real world again. And when the cameras and the video aren't clicking and filming, it's time to figure out how we can feed the other 17 schools that are right in this list that need their children to be fed, because there just is so much poverty in the world.